over 3 million truck drivers in America, on the road day and night, driving the highways and byways to keep the nation moving. These truckers are no ordinary people. Joel Sines is a highway hero who saved the lives of 2 children. Mia Guest is a woman working in a man's world. Pat Johnson will do anything to win the ultimate truck beauty pageant. And Scott Shockley is the most extreme of all. He lives for the ultimate adrenaline buzz, racing a jet-powered biplane in the fastest Chevy truck on the planet. Being a trucker is not just a job, it's a way of life. Days, sometimes weeks out on the road away from home. It attracts a breed of individual who echo the pioneer spirit of America's past. Highway Hank Good is the ultimate trucker. He loves his truck, and even when he's not hauling goods, he still likes to drive it around. Hank lives in Monticello in New York State and has been a truck fanatic since he was 4 years old.
How did I get started in trucking? That's a long story. That goes back to when I was 4 years old. I was crazy about trucks. I used to play with my Tonka trucks and watch the big trucks go by. And when I was a teenager, I used to hang around with my friends, ride with them and help them unload their trucks. And on my 21st birthday, I took my Class 1 test. I've been driving ever since.
Hank's truck is a 1981 Kenworth K100C. It has a 13-speed transmission and a 475 horsepower diesel engine.
It took me 5 years of hard work, but on July 23rd of 1981, I bought my dream truck, the trucks that I still have. I fell in love with the minute I seen it in the dealership, and I wouldn't trade my 23-year-old truck for a new one.
Hank is so infatuated by his truck, he even celebrates its birthday.
Every year he gets a birthday card, and if I'm home, I'll even sing it happy birthday. This year, July 23rd, it'll be 23 years old.
Hank's passion for trucking has taken him and his Kenworth all over the world. He's even driven his truck in Eastern Europe and the former Soviet Union.
Trucking has been my never-ending adventure, from seeing all 48 states and getting paid for it, and even in 92 and 93 getting over to go see Eastern and Western Europe. I was also in 92, that's the first truck to ever get permission to drive through the Brandenburg Gate other than military vehicles. I wouldn't trade this job for anything, and I love to drive, and I want to drive till I'm too old to drive.
Both Hank and his truck are celebrities in his hometown.
I've been living in Monticello since 1965. I've had this truck since 1981. Just about everyone in the area knows the truck. And my CB handle, the Irish Kraut, which reflects my heritage, German mother, Irish father.
Hank's not the only star in his family. His mom, Ursula, is a top DJ at the local radio station.
And be sure to stay tuned for Ursula Good coming your way today at
noon right here on Radio Catskill, WJFF 90.5 FM, award-winning, hydro-powered, commercial-free public radio, serving the Catskills,
Northeast Pennsylvania, the Upper Delaware, and the Mid-Hudson region.
Hank's mom, Ursula, moved from Germany 50 years ago and has been a radio DJ for 14 years. Ursula rides to the station in style, in Hank's truck.
Let me help you, Mom. Now my mom can't drive anymore. I always make sure I'm home on Fridays so that I can take her to her radio show on WJFF. It's one of her joys, so I always make sure I'm home so I can run her over to her show.
Ursula's playlist doesn't feature the Billboard Top 10. For her, the best tunes are the oldies. With his mom behind the turntable, Hank is back in his favorite place, behind the wheel of his truck.
You're listening to WJFF in Jeffersonville, New York at 90.5 FM. Before I go on the air, I would like to say hello to my son, who is unfortunately not with me here. He's on the road with his tractor trailer, traveling over the country and doing a hard-time job. And he always listens in when he possibly can. Right now, for today, I have selected the old-time music from 1950. I hope you remember it.
One thing's for sure, nobody can miss Hank's truck.
I'll get a lot of people waving at me, especially the kids. They give me the signs up sign or the air horn sign. Driving in this truck, I couldn't get any more reaction than if I was driving in a Batmobile. I have 232 lights to be seen at the nighttime, and I have 6 air horns to be heard at in the daytime. If they can't hear that, they're deaf.
Hank doesn't just love his home state, he loves every inch of America.
Yeah, I get to see all different parts of the country, from this nice green East Coast to the tall cactuses in the desert and the snow-covered mountains in the Rockies and in the sequoias in Northern California, to the hundreds and hundreds of miles of corn going to the Midwest. This is one beautiful country. There's a lot to see, and I get paid to see it. If I do find a period where it does get a little lonely, I turn on the radio to try and find some talk channel, or I turn the CB on and talk to my fellow drivers. That helps if you're lonely, but I just enjoy driving so much. I really consider myself lonely. Hello, Bob. It's Nina. Hey, good. Yourselves?
Good to see
Yeah,
you.
my regular coffee, please, to go.
Okay, sure.
See here, even in my favorite coffee house, pictures of my truck hanging on the wall from Bob and Cena's and Cream and Sugar. Thank you, and I'm on my way. Hit the road.
Take care.
Have a good day now. See you next trip.
Drive carefully.
I get the truck where it has to go, and I do it safely. But you know, I'm in control. I'm the truck, and the truck is me. You know, yeah, we're inseparable.